Well, a little bit, I think, cliche, but I do like The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. I think a great book that any business person or leader should read. It talks about the overview of success and talent and surrounding yourself with a strong team, and truly collaboration equals success. Another book I like is called Making Big Happen. It's a really kind of a self-help book about execution and leadership to promote autonomy and ROI-driven decisions. I think that it really helped me in the leadership position within Informian. And then the last one, I was just talking to someone about this today, but there's a podcast called Business Wars. It's a great podcast, and when I have time, I try to listen to that one. There's one in particular about Netflix and Blockbuster. So if you're ever interested or have time, that's a fun one to listen in on.
Well, that's a great question. So recently, I really enjoyed reading the real short type of knowledge acquisition type articles from Medium. I really like Medium quite a bit because it tickles my funny bone with respect to emerging technologies and really big data and data science. And so I've spent a lot of time there. In terms of mentors, there's, a couple over my career that have really, kind of shaped kind of my perspective on things, whether it was a CEO at a former company I was at or a chief privacy officer at another company that I was at, both of those individuals and, others. I don't know if I'm supposed to name drop or not, but, have kind of really influenced, my career over time.
My journey in this industry has been shaped by a diverse range of influences. Mentors, books, podcasts, conversations with clients and team members. They've all played a crucial role in how I see the world today. But what's truly shaped my perspective is the rapid evolution of our field. Staying curious, open to learning, and being adaptable has been the key. And in this industry, the moment you think you know it all, you're already behind it. As far as the books go, I've got 5 books. AI Superpowers by Kai-Fu Lee, who discusses AI as a transforming industries and how we're growing together with its evolution. Thinking Fast and Slow by Daniel Kahneman. He addresses cognitive intelligence. We are drawing some of those references and the deep thinking that he is leveraging there in our intuitive and analytical thinking of our fraud solutions. The third one is Peter Thiel, 0 to 1, emphasizes the importance of constantly rolling out new products that add unique value to the market. The fourth one being Sales Acceleration Formula by Mark Roberg. We aim to enable our clients to grow efficiently and securely. And then the last one is The Innovator's Dilemma, which the name says it all. And some of the tools and techniques Clayton references is a fascinating read. And I recommend all of the 5 books.
Probably the most influential, though, ultimately has been my father. He's a serial entrepreneur, started 7 or 8 businesses throughout his career. And what was most interesting, even back when I was in college and in my master's program, was studying some of the businesses he had started, and a few had not worked, and trying to understand what worked and what didn't. In fact, you often learn more from failure, and I know people have said this, than success. Ultimately, I would state my father is the number one. In terms of books and podcasts, I'm a constant reader, but I often don't have time to sit down and read books. A lot of the managerial books, Good to Great, books like that, I have spent time looking at and reading. And I like to study business structure and the different challenges you have around growth as businesses change from a 1 person to a 10 person to a 100 person to 1,000 person and on business. And your processes must change with that as well. But ultimately, what I've learned over time is it's not how good the idea is, it's how good the people are in implementing that idea. And the most success that I've ever seen is having the best teams in place.